Hello, everybody. I'm looking over here because I moved my monitor over there. I got hay on me. I have hay on me. That's what I get for just coming in and doing this right when I finish feeding the cows. Even though I found out that my son did it even earlier, because you have to give the cows protein every day. So we have this supplement that we put in, mix in a little cracked corn with it. And Shannon, how are you? Good morning, Rob. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. So we mix up this cracked corn in there and with the protein supplement, and then we put it in the trough and then watch them just get into a brawl. Because who's the alpha, who wants to push who around, and so forth and so on. So I came in and I said, well, I'm going to do a bunch of taping today. And, I just don't feel like it. It's Labor Day. I could tape during the week, to be honest with you. And plus, I plan on going live more because we called Starlink and we pretty much got things kind of figured out so we can cement that pole into the ground, which we will do next weekend. And then we're going to be live a lot more frequently and a lot more consistently. It seems like we're getting pretty good visuals over there, so we're doing pretty good. Actually, if I do this, which would make more sense, hold on here, folks. Let me see if this works. Well, not really. Not really, because I'm just not that smart at this stuff. You take an old man and you try to introduce modern technology to him, and this is what you get. This is what you get. You get this dumb backwater channel. All right, so if I do that, that way at least I can look over there. Aaron, how are you? Good to see you. Okay, let's see if this works. Let's see if the old man can figure this out. Yes, he can, somewhat. All right, so Econ, how are you? Robert, finally caught a live one. Nothing. Morning, brother. Oh, good morning to you. Armando, good to see you. Boy, some of you guys I haven't seen in a while, so this really makes me happy to see a lot of you. So we're going to do a couple things. I came up with the idea. I've been doing some top tens and kind of just rounding out what I really like, and I've been doing them off the top of my head, usually when I'm driving from home. And today I'm sitting here and I go, okay, well, I got a bunch of things in my mind, but you know something? I made such a critical mistake for getting Chronicles of Drudengore last week. I go, why don't I do something a little different when I go to do these top tens? Why don't I take and have my list and then reach out to everybody in a live event and get some ideas what should be on the list and then formulate my own list from that. That way I got a good feel for everything that should be there. And my next one is top 10 space games of all time in my mind. And, I don't want to miss anything, so I got my little pad. I think I'll use my pencil. There we go. I'm going to use my pencil in case I got to make some erase marks. And I want to talk a little bit about them. But also, we're going to, at the end of this, we are going to be giving away some gift certificates to Miniature Market. And we're going to be playing one of the old favorites around here, the dice game. And you know how much we love playing the dice game. Actually made a live show. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's our... okay. Well, I'm glad you're here. Thanks to having Labor Day off. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm going to try to work that. Does Star Wars Rebellion count? Well, I think it would, so we're going to write that down. I'll tell you why it may not make it. And even though Star Wars is an IP, it is a space game. So I'm going to put my glasses on and I'm going to write that down. I think Rebellion counts. But my thing is, I haven't played it much, and I don't know why. I painted it like a 500 million times, and there's nothing wrong with it or anything like that, but it's just a game that doesn't get to my table, maybe because I'm just so tired of Star Wars, and how they keep on changing everything. Instead of, when I was a kid, and this is where I feel about Star Wars at this moment. When I was a kid, there was this mythos, you got to remember, I grew up in a time when the only way you were going to see anything about Star Wars was if you went to the movie theater. And I remember getting the comic book, Star Wars #1, from Marvel Comics. It was the adaptation of the actual movie. And the thing about it was, I read it, and me and my friend, we were sitting. I remember it was around May or so, May or the summer. I don't remember. It was warm out. We were sitting on the picnic table, and we were reading. And I went, "Wow, this is really cool." And the kid goes, "Hey, the movie's playing." I go, "Oh God, that'd be cool if we could ever get to go see it." Yeah, well, we didn't have any money, and he didn't have any money. But we waited until it came to the 99-cent theater, and then we saw it, and it was just so magical back then, because there was nothing like it, And and here we are, kids that grew up on Creature Double Feature, Sci-Fi Saturdays. There was a pattern to my Saturday. I think some of you have heard it a lot. That it'd be UFO, Outer Limits, Twilight Zone, wrestling, and then Creature Double Feature, and then horse racing from Yonkers, and then wrestling again, and then another monster movie at 1 o'clock, and then I'd finally go to bed about 2:30, 3 o'clock, and then lay around like a bum all Sunday. Twilight Imperium has to be put in there. For me, I have to put it in there because I've played it. Matter of fact, you should check out the live play that we did on the Dice Tower. It was me, Sam. Oh, I forgot his name. Viper. He's a skinny little kid. And then Tom. We all played Vernon Piper. Yeah, we played live. That was a lot of fun. Oh my God, what's going on with these glasses? The heat out here is causing them to peel. So Twilight Imperium has to be on there. I think Talon has to be on this list somewhere. It's just a matter if it makes the top 10. Talon. Now Talon from GMT is freaking unbelievable, and I think you have to put that on there. How about top 10 quick games, 30 minutes to play or less? Well, you know something? I'm going to mark that down. That's a future top 10. Top 10 quick play games. Top 10 games, 30 minutes or less. That's a good idea. All right, so that comes after that. Because the next one that I'm going to... Next Sunday, we're going to sit down and we're going to try to figure out the greatest war games of all time. That's going to be a tough one. Ellipse. Okay. That's a good idea. Eclipse. Oh. You know what? I'm going to just move over here a little bit. I'm going to turn this camera a hair. There we go. See, I had it all set up to do the other thing, and I'm going to take this monitor and I'm going to pull it towards me so my old butt can see what's going on. There we go. Eclipse is a very good game. It's an older game that really sits out there. How about Space Empires? I think Space Empires by GMT is another great game that belongs on here. If we're going to put Twilight Imperium, we have to consider Space Empires. So that fits in. This game right here, hold on, let me go get the cover for it. Oh, actually, I don't even have to get the cover because I have the box because I'm working on the ships. I think we have to consider Stars of Akaros. I think we have to really consider that one, even though it's a newer game. So I'm going to write that down. Stars of... I think this is a really great game, I think we have to consider this heavily. So let's see what else. Battlestar Galactica. Well, I'd put that in. Even though it's more of a betrayal game, I think you have to have it somewhere. I mean, it has to be under consideration. I unfortunately don't play many space games, so I can't be much of a help. Mark, that's a fantastic idea. Space Corp. Space Corp is a fantastic game. See, I was actually going to make this a sci-fi list, but I think if you have to, I think we just make it space games. I think you have to consider. Would you consider Space Hulk a space game? Full Thrust. I think we have to consider that. Full Thrust is an unbelievable experience. I always felt that Full Thrust would still be around if it didn't turn people off with the Fallons. Core Space, I think you got to put Core Space in there. Core Space is really, really Galaxy Trucker. Okay. Now, when I make this list, it's going to be the ones that I feel, and then you guys can add your stuff in. But I'm gonna actually name off everything that we work on today. Trucker. I think that has to go there. Full Thrust, though, tremendous space battle game. Zaya, you got to put Zaya in there. Zaya is probably one of the greatest sandbox games you'll ever play. I think it really does. Dune. Now, which Dune would you consider? I think Dune Imperium and all this other stuff. I haven't gotten to play them, so it wouldn't make this list. But the original Dune from GMT, the Avalon Hill box, I've got to consider that. You have to. It's a must. And if you're going to consider Dune, you have to put in Starship Troopers. Because that was, boy, it was ahead of its time. Forbidden Stars. Yeah, you have to consider Forbidden Stars. I still have two unopened copies of that, along with the one I painted. Forbidden Stars, great job. StarCraft, you have to. StarCraft is a classic. Did we say Space Core? Core Space. Core Space has to be put in there. So here's one I got to ask you guys because it kind of borders on something. It's really not a box game. But would you consider Stargrave? Would you consider Stargrave? XCOM? Would you consider... Well, yeah, because you're getting attacked from outer space. I guess we could put XCOM in there. And does Space Hulk fit into this? What about Star Trek Ascendancy? You gotta consider that. See, these are all things I wouldn't have thought of. So this makes this list really hard. Because you got to pick 10 out of this. And I can't give it away either. Star Realms? Yeah, that's a great game. So that's in there. Man, this is filling up pretty quick. But would you consider Stargrave? That's the one I gotta ask you guys. Would you consider Stargrave? Silent Death has to be there. If you're gonna put Full Thrust on there, you have to put Silent Death. Here's another one that I wonder. Have you ever played the Star Trek Fleet Captains? No, I have not. I have not. Is it good? It, let's see. What else can we put on here for consideration? This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Silent Death. I think you covered all the pretty much. Would you go Star Trek? Would you go X-Wing? If you consider Clank in space, yeah, Space Hulk fits that list too. Well, do you consider Clank in space? That's an interesting point. Huh. Should we just make it sci-fi games? Top 10 sci-fi games of all time? Space science fiction games. Star Trek Attack Wing. Yeah. If you're going to put X-Wing, you got to put Attack Wing. X-Wing. Nexus Op. Okay. Yeah, it's turning into more of a science fiction thing. Space science fiction, we'll call it. But if you go that way, you have to go Galaxy Defender. You got to put that in there somewhere. I think Galaxy Defender fits in there. What about Project Elite? Aeronautica. I think Aeronautica doesn't count. No, I'm going to leave that one off. Battlefleet Gothic. I think we're ending up with two types of list here. Star Wars, Queen's Gambit. Yeah, that's a classic. Or is that more of a collector's item? Does it hold up? So, what I got out of this list is we can kind of split this up a little bit. Because there's two top 10 lists popping up here. And we're going to just keep on throwing in theirs. Eric, how are you? What we're trying to figure out, we're working on a couple of top 10 lists for next week. It looks like it's going to be two. One, from the list, we started with top 10 space games, but this kind of evolved into two different lists. Top 10 space battle games, okay, which I would, which is more like a Talon, a Battlefleet Gothic, Forbidden Stars, a Battlestar, not a Battlestar Galactica, Full Thrust, Silent Death, X-Wing, Star Trek. That's Rebellion. Armada, you got to put Star Trek Armada in there. Blackstone Fortress, I think you got to put in there. And then I think the second list that's coming out of this, because I'm going to take this, I'm going to break this into two lists, but just keep the space themed stuff coming because we're getting a lot of stuff out of this. I think you got to put Star Wars Armada in there. But also we're getting, like space, sci-fi space themed games. And I think, you're starting to see StarCrafts, Core Space, Forbidden Stars, which is more of a 4X game, Twilight Imperium, Galaxy Trucker. What about Merchants of Venus? You know, that was one of the first games I ever played. Just picked up Stars of Karos. Yeah, we have that on the list. Warp's Edge, another great game. Hey, Pete. Warp's Edge. Blackstone Fortress. Yeah, because you got... I mean, if you're going to put Blackstone Fortress... It's going to be tough trying to pick 10 out of each of these lists. So keep them coming. Galaxy Trucker is fun. Chaotic game. Yeah, we have Galaxy Trucker on there. We got Talos. Talon. We've got Space Empires. We've got Space Corps. I say. Space Base, Space Empires, we got that on the list. Space Base is fun. Star Wars Outer Rim, I think you got to put that in there too. A lot of Star Wars stuff. I wonder if you have the top 10 Star Wars games of all time. And that would be tough. You also have to consider Legion, Star Wars Legion. I think we get 3 lists out of this. Babylon 5 Wars, which is a great old time classic. That was those ships. Those ships were ridiculous. I remember painting those bad boys. Starfleet Battles. See, this is why I do this. How could you forget that? I almost forgot that. Triplanetary. I think you have to have that in there. The old Steve Jackson game. Starfist, which is one of my favorites. I think I'll fit that one in there. So many great games out there. Yeah, I think we get a couple of lists out of this. Battlestar Galactica we got. I think there's a lot of great stuff that you got. Even my grandson's screaming about it. I'm trying to take a look here. I wouldn't count Battletech because it's more... I mean, you could, but I wouldn't. No, I'm not going to count Battletech in this at all. That's kind of stretching the limit. What do I got here? Even though most of it's over at the storage unit. Okay, yeah. So many great games out. Yeah, I agree, Eric. See, this is a tough list. This isn't easy, and it has to be broken up into 2 lists, I think. And I think we'll debut both of them next week. I'll have to film all these at some point during the week. Let's keep going here. We got Triplanetary. We got Starfist. Galaxy Defender. I mean, you have to put that in there. There's another one that fits in there that I think does. Project Elite. Did I write that? I think Project Elite has to fit in there if we're going to talk space sci-fi. And the last version done by Cool Mini or not, even though Pete's in here, this isn't, kissing his butt. But boy, that was fantastic. I think Zombicide Invaders. Has to be put in there. Do you put... Even though it's a little too Euro-ishy for me, I don't think it would make the list, but I think you have to put it down. The Mars game that everybody raves about. Nemesis, good one. See, I would have missed that one. Nemesis, you got to put that in there. Mm-hmm. Battlefield Gothic we got. Queen's Gambit. Starcadia Quest. Yeah, I would put Starcadia Quest. It's kind of hard not to put that one in there. Space Hulk we got. Zaya we got. Ellipse we got. Queen's Gambit we got. Yeah, it's kind of turned into two lists, Micah. Terraforming Mars is what you were thinking. Do you think that would go in there? I don't think Battletech fits. I mean, yeah, they have space, you know, it's all the different planets, but a lot of it is like city battles and stuff like that. You can consider it a sci-fi game, though. I think you got to put Battletech in there. But if you put Battletech in there, you have to put Stargrave in there. Battletech. Renegade Legions, a great one. Legions. Yeah, this becomes two lists. So it's space sci-fi and kind of space battles, and we're getting a whole bunch of stuff because I think you get two lists out of this. You really do. You really do. So you get two top tens out of this. See, this is why we do this. Warp's Edge, got it. I do have it. Warp's Edge is fun. Let's see, what else is there? Great sci-fi, space sci-fi though. I don't want to. When you talk sci-fi, you can add in apocalyptical stuff and all that other stuff, but I think you have to kind of Cosmic Encounter. You could put a Star Realm we have. Is that more abstract? I don't know. I guess you could put Cosmic Encounter. I don't know where it'll end up in my final list. Alright, so there we go. I got that written down. Greetings from Germany, Alexis. How are you, my good friend? Rebellion is number one on my list. Page Shirley, we have Rebellion here. We have Legion. See, you almost get three lists because you could just do a thing on Star Wars. They're the original card game. You can do that. Core Space we got. That was on there. Talon we got. Twilight Imperium, of course. Stars of Ikarios we have. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to envision if I look inside my my thing there. I know we're missing some of them. X-Wing, got it. Lots of Dune games, tons of Star Wars games. Yeah, you could do two different lists on that. Horus Heresy. Yeah, we could put that in there. That board game is glorious. And gets forgotten about a lot. Star Wars Risk. I think that's stretching a little bit, but we'll put it in there because that just might make a Star Wars list. Relic. Yeah, you could put, yeah, Talisman. Relic. 40K Relic. We got Space Hulk. Battle Stations. Martin, fantastic job. That's a great game. Not a lot of people talk about that. I knew I was missing something. Thank you, brother. Battle Stations is really, really good. Forbidden Stars we got. Space Alert. We could put that down there. And if you see this later on, don't be afraid to put something in the comments there. I'm not going to film this probably till the middle of the week, so we'll let this marinate for a little bit. I think I breathed in too much hay. I can't remember a lot of things. Just got through feeding the cows. What do I got under there? No. There's more out there. Jeez. Why can't I think? Star Wars Villainous. I think that. Well, I'll put that down for Star Wars Epic Duels. All right. Yeah, for the Star Wars list, Villainous / Villainous. All right. Trying to see if I missed anybody's thing. Nope. What are you doing? Oh. Gabby, what are you doing? Dumb dog. Dark Side Rising for Star Wars. Okay. Rising. That works for me. Oh, geez. You know, we forgot a couple of things. Aliens. Galactic Emperor. All right. And Galactic. Girl, lay down. It's only your girl there. Fallen Land. No, that doesn't count because it's an apocalyptic. We're talking about spelling. There's one I'm missing. Yep, that's the one I was thinking from Richard. Alien Uprising. Richard makes great games. Yeah, I'm trying to stay out of the apocalyptic. I'm trying to keep it more space themed. Because we could do a whole apocalyptic list there. And we can go crazy. I think... I mean, we have almost like 100 games here. Another Glorious Day in the Corpse. Good one. Yep. Day in the Corpse. That's an all-time classic. Dune Imperium. I think I got to put that in there. I was going to keep it to Dune, but we have so many. Imperium. So we're going to put that down. I think that works. Boy, there's one game I know I'm missing, and I'm going to kick myself. Just like I did the other day. Nexus Ops, we got that. Firefly, put that there. Fly. I'm not going to count Doctor Who Time and Space. That's more of a time thing. Zia, yeah, Zia's down there. Starship Troopers, I got that. The Avalon Hill. You can also count the other one that they did. The miniature game, which was pretty good. Yeah, that was pretty good, wasn't it? Among the Stars, Mission Red Planet. I'm going to put both those down there. Among the Stars and Mission Red Planet. I feel we're missing something. I don't know. I feel we're missing a big one. I can't put my finger on it. I didn't play Planet Unknown. I would put it on there. StarCraft we got. Did you throw your copy of Flip Ships into outer space yet? No, we got to put Flip Ships. God knows we played that until we couldn't see. But that's definitely in outer space. Curtis, thank you so much. No, I think we hit it home. I think we hit everything. As much as we could. And if I think of anything else, I can just add it on. Or put it in the comments. Starship Catan, no. Cloud Spire, that's not outer space. We're trying to keep it more to like a space battle. 4 Against Mars. Oh, I could put that in there. Alien Frontiers. Those Alien Frontiers is one. And 4 Against Mars, which is great. Okay, I'm going to keep that in there. Alien Frontiers we put in there. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Martin. Pete. Quantum, even though it's abstract. Nah, I'm going to leave that one out. But it's a good pick. Oh my God. Bella. Stop losing it. Yeah, we're space themed. And it's turning into 2 lists. To space battles and sci-fi space theme. There was something that was with chits, and it was pretty doggone cool. Doom. Alright, I'll put that down there. Oh, there goes the YouTube. Starship Samurai. That's stretching it, but I'll put it there. Stretching it, but we'll get there. I think we tapped everything. I think we hit everything. I think it's time to give away some gift certificates. We're going to give away a couple gift certificates. I've got to make sure I write down your names. And the winner. So how does this work? I'm going to switch to the other camera here. I'm just going to switch to the other camera. Probably already covered Space Empires. Yeah, we got Space Empires. So I'm going to switch to that camera. There we go. And then this one here, I'm going to bring down. Hold on, girl. I'm going to bring this one down like so. Let me just see if that's down there properly. Boom. Boom. Okay, great. Because this is where it all transpires. So, the crew Clank and Space. Yeah, we got those. Mars Attacks miniature game. Oh, yeah, well, I'll put that one down. We're still thinking here. Space Corp, got it. Okay. So, the way this works is when I type in start now, you're going to put in a number 1 to 100. And then you guys, you can only put in the number once. I could put that down to Tiny Epic Galaxies. Let me write that one down. All right, there we go. And when I type in start now, you're going to put down one number. You can only pick one number. Okay, 1. And what's going to happen is whoever is the closest will win the gift certificate. All right. I'll give you a bit of time, but when I say stop now, you can't put any more numbers in. So, Black Angel, I could put that down. I don't know if it'd make my list because I haven't played it, but I will put it down. There we go. So when I put in your numbers. Okay, there's only 16 of you here. So somebody's going to, you got a pretty good chance of winning a gift certificate. So whoever is closest is going to win. If there is a tie, we will have a roll off of death. Okay. The rainbow die will be the 10s and the orange die will be the 1s. So put in your numbers. I'll give you some time. Got Warp's Edge. Oops. Warning. What's it? What they're warning for? Okay, wait. All right. There we go. So let's give you guys some time. Don't want to look at me. Pete. Since there's... You can only put it in once. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We give everybody a time here. I'm going to zoom in here. There we go. All right. All right, I'm just going to click that off. There we go. We got a good connection here still. So we got 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14 numbers. Come on, you guys got a few more seconds, and then I'm going to hit stop now. You cannot put a number in afterwards. Even though usually I'm pretty fair with that stuff. Make sure you get your numbers in. Boy, it's all over the place. All right. And we are going to stop now. All right. All right, I'm going to allow that one because it kind of went in at the same time. So, Mikey, you're going to be allowed that. Okay, so I'm going to roll these. Remember that this is the 10s. This is the 1s. Good luck, everybody. Let's see how you make out. Let's see who the winner will be of our first gift certificate. We're going to give away 2 today. So if you did not get yours in, you can still stick around and find out who did what. It is 30. 30 exactly. So who's closest to 30? We got 27. That's 3 away. 27. A Hemi. 35, which is 5 away. That was close. 39, which was in there. That looks like a Hemi 520. You have won our gift certificate. Congratulations to Miniature Market. So what I need you to do is email me at novaprime860@hotmail.com. And then tomorrow, someday, by the end of the day, you'll get an email with a code for a gift certificate to Miniature Market, which you can use to help you out in some of your purchases at our good friends over at the Miniature Market. All right. So let's give one more away. Why not, right? So when I type in start now, you know what that means. That means start firing those numbers off. All right? So here we go. Get those numbers in. Get those numbers in. Pete. So we got quite a list here. We actually ended up with almost kind of like 3 lists in a way that can kind of interchange with each other, which I thought was pretty cool. I'm going to give you guys all some time to get your numbers in. Remember, make sure that you email me at novaprime860@hotmail.com, and by the end of tomorrow or Wednesday at latest, you will have your code, which when you go to buy something at Miniature Market, you pop that in there and you are good to go. So we're going to give it a few minutes and let everybody get their numbers in. Think hard. You can only put 1 number in. If you put in 2, you're disqualified. But that would be cool. There we go. So we're doing pretty good here. We got enough material for next week. We're going to be doing a live play of Stars of Akarios and finally Warhammer Quest this week. We finally got the internet where it's working really well and not giving us any hard times at all. So I'm pretty happy. So, and if you won, oh, by the way, 520, you can put a number in. You can win 2 gift certificates. We've had somebody do that in the past. So I'll give you a few more. I'll give you a few minutes. We do not listen. The more booty you win, the better off you are. So you can definitely put your number in because you're allowed to win twice. You're not allowed to. We don't limit people. If you win, you win. If you're good enough to win, you're good enough to win. What can I tell you? After this, I'm gonna go take a shower. Take it easy. I was gonna play some Yahtzee with my granddaughter online, but she's all over the place. That long shot video we did, she was more worried about going to McDonald's than anything else. It was pretty funny. All right. The Merry Booty, yeah, something like that. Booty raffle. There we go. I will let other people. Look, what a nice guy. He said he'll let other people have a chance. So I am going to stop this now. What a nice guy. See? He's not greedy. That means he'll win again in a future episode. All right. Here we go. Good luck to everybody. And 79. The winner of our next gift certificate is 79. Pete with 69. That's 10 away. Robert Carlisle is only, I think he's 6 away. 6 away. 82. Curtis Johns is 4 away. Deplorable Hex is 4 away. 87, 61. Oh, and Shannon Williams, 69, got in there. Cliff got in there late with a 9. It looks to me like we got a roll off of death between Curtis and Deplorable. Uh-oh. Looks like a roll off of death. I'll tell you what. I'm going to be nice today because we're not going to do a roll off of death. I'm going to give you both gift certificates. All right? How's that? We're going to give you both gift certificates to Miniature Market. So, how about tie goes to the winner? There we go. 82 is... Oh, you're right. 3 away. Oh, never mind. What am I thinking? I thought it was 78. Duh. And even so, it would be 3. Yeah. Sorry about that, Deplorable. I'm just killing you today. Curtis Johns is the winner. Plain and simple. But you know something, Deplorable? I just might send you one because I'm messing up. So Curtis, congratulations. Email me at novaprime860@hotmail.com. As you can tell, my math skills are not up to snuff. Not bad for... You know what it is? When I go to this camera here, the monitor's all the way over there. So I could barely see. So I'm thinking 76, not 75. All right, so, yeah, well, only I can mix it up. It's okay. You're great. To your fans, we love you. Thank you. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. Well, I hope everybody has a great and happy holiday today for those of you that celebrate Labor Day. And then also, we'll be back this week live. The stream's holding up pretty good, so we're doing all right. So I definitely think that we're headed in the right direction. Things just keep on getting better and better here, and we're getting to more. Thanks for all the help with the list. I am going to go through this, and I'm going to come up with, I think, a couple of lists out of this, believe it or not. So look for those next week. I'll tape those next week. Other than that, we've got some live playthroughs this week. I'm going to go take a shower. Because I was out working with our little cows, and I decided to come in and do this. And just have a great day. Cliff keeps on putting in the numbers, hoping that he'll get close. All right, I love you all. Have a great holiday, and until next time, it is your old pal Rob saying, we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your help, and see which ones that you guys picked out make the list. All right, because that's always interesting. And if you think of more stuff, put it into the comments. I'll be checking it out over the next couple of days, and we will go from there. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob saying, we'll see you soon, everybody.